Hi. Have you ever watched the Netflix show Three Body Problem? It's an interesting story, at least so far. I finished the first season and hope there'll be another one. There'll be spoilers here, so be aware of that. The basic premise of the story is that aliens known as Santee have contacted the people of Earth. They're able to talk to Earthlings through a video game and also through instant messaging, and they reveal their plans regarding the Earth. Santee are far more advanced than we are. They have some sort of orbs that they've placed here with us. These orbs are able to scan every place on Earth, seeing and hearing everything humans say and do. So, resistance is futile. The Santee promise good things, though. They claim they'll come to Earth and fix all our problems. They tell us they're coming soon, not in this generation, but in 400 years, and they're going to fix everything that's wrong. Everything will be glorious once the Santee arrive. We'll live in a utopian society, kind of like the Garden of Eden or, maybe the New Earth or heaven. Naturally, many humans are excited about this. They band together and are willing to do the bidding of the Santee, no matter what it might be. They even call the Santee messenger my Lord. But in one of the conversations the main male follower of the Santee has with this Lord, the Lord is confused about the story the man is reading to her. It doesn't make sense to the Lord that Little Red Riding Hood wouldn't flee from the wolf. The man talking to the Lord tries to explain that the wolf is deceiving Red into thinking that he's her grandma. The wolf is pretending or lying. The Lord finally understands, but then asks if humans lie. Of course, the man has to admit that we all sometimes lie. At that point, the Lord stops talking to the man. But before she does, she says that the Santee cannot coexist with liars. I mean, all liars have to live in separation from the Lord, right? You get that. So at that point, the Santee decide to come and destroy us. Naturally, some people still worship and obey him, and even continue to murder for him, while other humans attempt to figure out how to defeat the Santee when they arrive. We see the same sort of thing in various ways in other TV shows and in movies. People sell their soul to the devil. He promises them riches, fame, and power. Just do as he says, and life will be wonderful. The devil, of course, is not always portrayed as a devil. Sometimes he's just a powerful man. He offers money or whatever, and he threatens harm if his underlings don't do as he says. This is the biblical story, y'all. It's exactly the biblical story. The people who follow the Santee are willing to do anything for him, whether it's good or bad, just as followers of Yahweh are willing to do the same. But Satan, or the devil, or even the Santee, is not the one asking us to sell our souls, is he? No, he's not. That would be Yahweh. We must give up everything to get what he offers in exchange for our souls, in exchange for turning ourselves over to him to worship him for all eternity. Have you ever seriously thought about what you're doing, Christians? Can you not open your mind just a little bit and view the biblical story differently than you do? Actually, you just need to view it exactly as it is. And what is that, you ask? Well, it's a story of a self-centered God who claims to be perfect. He even tells us that he, like the Santee, cannot lie. But he's not perfect, and unlike the Santee, he can and does lie. Still, the Bible God is the biblical Santee. He says, give me your soul to be mine with your worship for all eternity, and I'll give you riches you never imagined. Much like how the Santee say, do as we say, and we'll come and make earth the Garden of Eden. And that would be bad enough. It'd be bad enough that we turn ourselves over to an overlord, but this God, the God of the Bible, demands weird things of us. He demands that we sacrifice animals to him, slice their throats, and drain their blood and fry them up so I can smell the sweet aroma, he commands. That's weird. Surely you see that as weird. But it gets even worse. Kill those people over there for me. Enslave those over yonder. Murder these little babies because parents really made me mad. Then at some point, the God of the Bible becomes even more evil. When he gets tired of animal sacrifices, he decides he has to have a human sacrifice. String up that good man and drain his blood, he says, and then I'll really give you a huge reward. Yes, this is the biblical story. That's easy to see. And those who bow to the Santee, hoping for reward and to avoid death, Christians are willing, and like those who bow to the Santee, I don't know what I said, but like them, hoping to gain reward and to avoid death, Christians are willing to do any evil thing commanded by this cruel God. They're willing, like those who follow the Santee, to throw their fellow humans under the bus and be obedient to an overlord who expects them to kill, rob, and enslave other humans. And it doesn't matter that you, in particular, are not asked to do some grave evil like murder a child. The point is that your God has asked others to do it. The Santee don't demand this sort of evil of everyone any more than Yahweh does. But here's the thing. And by the way, anybody with a rational mind can see the thing. If any being commands you to murder or expects you to even just approve of killing babies and enslaving other humans, that being is evil. He's not someone you should respect, let alone worship. Let me tell you something right now. If you are willing to cast aside your own people to serve another human, an alien, or a God who tells you or has ever told anyone to murder, rob, and enslave, you are not the hero of your story. You, like those who are obedient to the Santee, are the villain. As we watch Three Body Problem, it is completely obvious to us that those worshiping the Santee are the villains. It should be equally as obvious that those who practice or even simply approve of the wickedness commanded by the evil God of the Bible are also the villains. Repent. Repent before it's too late. Don't spend your life worshiping an immoral and malevolent being. Don't let that be your legacy. Don't drag your children down that wicked path. Repent. I beg you, repent. Thank you all. Bye.